Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from the Parrott Bros. Today we are taking a trip to Vorsprung International, the first show of its name. Hope you enjoy it. We had a great turnout from TTs and some beautiful cars there, but you know me, focusing on that all-important goodness, that TT Mark 1. So just sit back, enjoy, and there is one super special car that I get to enjoy and share with you. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? Look at this beautiful thing. Not a factory colour. Well, it may be a factory colour, but just not for this Mark 1. But I've always lusted after a green Mark 1 TT. It is Kermit, very Larry. 4-pot Porsche brakes off a 986 by the looks of it. Nice wheels, OZs, lightweight. Let me go around the other side because the sun's not helping. OZs, look, lovely. It's got the flag in the way, can't see. He's sporting V6 spoiler. He's got, a nice diffuser. Look at this. Don't know where you can see it. The sun is not doing us any favours today. It's got like a fin diffuser, cage. I'm giving a talk for Bryn's channel as well. SW Motorsports half cage, buckets. Same seats as mine but painted, liquid gauge. Quite a nice spec that. Really nice to see. This is another unusual one. I think my video is going to be unusual TTs today. Because there's so many, it's going to be hard to do it all. Because if you can see,
is Ron Burgundy Red. Right?
So yeah, until I was told what colour this was, I would know this as burgundy. Obviously it's a burgundy red. But I would have called it hibiscus because that is what the B5 RS4 or S4 in this colour would be called. But it's not. It's Audi Cherry Red.
Which is why
his
Instagram handle cherry_Mark1 TT06.
Exactly. But it is a lovely car.
About these 06 registered cars.
It's a 180.
You can get an 06 is on a Quattro Sport, a V6 or a 190. You can't get a 225 in 06.
No. I'm assuming they changed it because of the regulations or whatever that was they were doing, yeah.
Which is why it went to 190.
But it's a lovely colour. It's almost, like a pearl. Now, well, I can pick this up, but it's got like a really nice flake to it. It's quite cool to see. I've seen two. So the guy that does the clusters, Sean, he had one, 225, with the brakes and nice suspension. He'd really gone through it, really meticulously done a nice job on it. And I tried to buy it, and someone else had bought it the day before I went, and I was like, damn you.
Oh, some more wheel
just because it's a new colour. Let's work our way up the list. So you do that one, I'll do this one. We have a couple of Vortexes. I do love a Vortex. Well, I say a Vortex and a DSG V6. Now the Vortex, not a full Vortex kit. Front bumper, side skirts, not the back end. And to be honest, I think that's probably the way I'd like it, because I much prefer the original rear bumper and the V6 style spoiler over the Vortex. Although the side skirts and the front bumper are the best in my opinion. Try not to walk in front of Bryn's video. And they've got Porsche wheels. Nice look. For a simple silver car, really blends in, really nice looking thing. YouTube corner here, we've got Andy and Bryn.
Oh, look at that, I've just run out of battery.
Oh no!
It's amateur hour.
Jump onto our video to see the rest of Andy's video.
I've got a spare one, don't worry, in the car. Always carry a spare.
Ah, no. One hit wonder me.
If we go further up, then I wish do a little walk as we're around here. I think if I was to buy a later model, the Mark III TTS in Vegas yellow is the one to do. Beautiful QS, few little touches. Garage stored. If you're on Facebook, he put a picture of it undercover earlier and said he was bringing a really big umbrella. Gary Cooks, really nice, clean, really nice, clean QS. Which is funny because you've got two QSs parked next to each other, look completely different because the black one obviously has a black roof already, so it doesn't have that contrast, whereas all the other colours have the black roof, black mirror caps, gloss grills, and it just really offsets the colour. Whereas, of course, with the black one, you don't get that. It's quite a subtle option. Mark III TTRS in Nagaro blue. That is, yeah, That'll do it for me. Yes, please. I know I said I want a Vegas yellow TTS and then a Nagara blue TTRS, yeah? So I think this is the same green as the Mark 1 we saw earlier, but this is actually factory on a Mark 3. Really, really nice. Another convertible. Oh, look at the wheels. Love the wheels. Nice and clean as well. It's definitely a commitment having those wheels. Aviator grey. Ooh, gloss black trim. Really nice. Gloss black trim. It's got the newer wheels. Really clean. Oh, it's got pole positions and everything. Wow, that is really smart. Really clean. This is Paul's Quattro Sport. Now this is a little bit special. He's got a few extra bits. Look at that. Whoa. It's got a SEM. It's got a TTE 380 turbo, yeah, mapped up, and it is quite something, as well as being a QS ready, so it looks gorgeous. It's also got the power to back it up. Right, so I'll give you a quick look around. This is the fields as it states. We are just here where the flags are. I'll take a wander over and have a walk around with you in a minute, and then we've got the rest of the show across this. It's a lot easier this year because it's on a flat field. It's a lot easier to walk around and see everything. I've got my hat on because it's going to blow off my head otherwise. Not because I'm cool. But really great show. Love the way it's been laid out. At the end of the day, it is a giant field full of Audis, and I've got something special to show you in a minute. Audi Tradition have brought over a 1-of-1 TT, and I actually wanted to go to Germany to see this car, but I actually get to show you it in this video today, so stick around and we'll jump over to that in a second. And there it is in all its glory, the 2.7 litre V6 bi-turbo Audi TT. Now this is a 1-of-1 car that Audi engineered because basically before the TTRS was even a thing, they made the Quattro Sport and they thought, could we make a faster one to rival the Porsches and all those kind of contenders? And they thought, what platform have we got? They've got the RS4 B5 with this beautiful 2.7 bi-turbo, which is 380 PS, 440 Newton meters. Now the only issue they have is the engine was transverse. It was far too big for the engine bay. And if you have a look whilst I walk around and talk with Bryn and a couple of other people about it, you can see that if you look, the front bumper is slightly longer and they've had to change the shape. The scuttle has been brought forwards to account all the other things like the suspension and whatnot, because basically this is a TT body shell literally just dropped on top of an RS4 running platform. So I mean, you can see it's got the beautiful carbon fiber stylings and all that kind of stuff, but it is a completely torsion based 4-wheel drive system, like an RS, exactly the same as an RS4, just mounted into a TT, and it's got that ABT or apt rear spoiler and a few other little things like the bigger brakes out of an RS4. But yeah, what an epic thing to see, 1-of-1 and a truly cool thing. Okay, so we've got the TT Mark 1 forum and community stand. Now there's a few stands, different TTs here, there and everywhere. This is the one that we're on. This is the main Facebook group that we're admin of, and it's got 20-odd thousand members, and it's usually where we do most of our time when spent on Facebook, answering questions and chatting everything TT. So let's go and have a little look around, shall we? Got our flags, which are still holding up strong. I put that in first thing this morning, hoping it wouldn't come out. Quite a nice mix of cars here today. Loads of different colours. Couple of Noggies parked together, very nice. A few V6s, some tasty ones. Definitely some ones you'll have seen before. If you've watched any of my videos, definitely quite a few cars you'll have seen before. And it's just nice to be able to get out. Everyone's got seating. We're not allowed marquees because the wind is crazy strong today, as I'm sure you can tell by the video, but it's still a good day. The sun is out and all is well. Featured on the channel before, Wayne's. This is lovely. Chris Barnsby's is gorgeous colour. The sun is not doing us any favours today. But yeah, tan interior, green, I love a green. Ben of the North. A couple of convertibles. This one is a bit different. There's a few I've definitely not seen before. That is had some, I believe, wrap. We'll say wrap because it's probably not paint. Vortex kit on, no spoiler. We'll come back to them. We'll go around the back in a minute and have a look. Sean Clegg's got a few here. This is one of my favourite colours of all time. I don't know how well it's going to pick it up. but it is Miami blue, Porsche Miami blue. Wow, it is lovely. I don't think the camera is going to do it justice because it's so sunny. I'll take a picture and insert the picture. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I've considered doing my car a few times on that. Now let's walk back to these two non-spoilered cars. Oh, it looks so weird. So weird. I like it though. It looks weird with the badge. It's so, because there's no, like, you're used to seeing that badge shadowed by a spoiler. Oh, so weird to see. And you got this one. So this one definitely should have a spoiler on it, but it doesn't because it's an 03 plate. So in 03 they would have had a spoiler. Full Vortex. It probably should have had a Vortex, the sort of the triangulated one with the studs in. But I can fully appreciate that smooth look. But yeah, just so weird. So weird. Let's do a profile check. So round. It's, I mean, it suits it because, well, it's round, isn't it? Everything, this whole car is lovely lines and rounded edges and stuff. But yeah, it still doesn't get any more normal to look at. But I love it. I love it. Be easier to clean as well because you wouldn't have water running out of your spoiler for an hour afterwards. And he painted it himself. So it actually had a spoiler at one point. So he's actually taken a spoiler off and smoothed it off, and he's done a fantastic job. I know the camera can hide a lot, but it actually looks really, really good. Really nice to see. Oh, let's just jump to Jermaine's car. Now this is definitely one you have seen many, many times before. Absolute weapon. Current figures, I say current because it's forever changing. 666 horsepower. I know, right? Unbelievable. We'll get him on the channel one day. And since I last saw it, it has an automatic gearbox fitted. Now it looks like a normal automatic gearbox, but it is not. It is a later DSG, and because obviously to handle 666 horsepower, it needs to be something a little bit tasty. And he says it has absolutely transformed the car, which is epic. I bet it absolutely flies. Imagine you're in your new RS6, 780 horsepower, you pull up next to this and think, ha, TT, and then this weighs a ton less and has a hell of a lot more pickup than your £90,000 RS6 you just bought. You got Carl Chris's Mark 1, he braved it. You got Kyle's gorgeous V6. Now this, he has just transformed this since buying it. If anyone knows Carl and his cars, he had the winning car for Best at Show at the, what's that one we do in Cobham? No, not Cobham, Ockenbites, there we go. He had the black ones, so he's just gorgeous cars. Really, really clean. The red and black, I mean, it's a V6, but it's got the QS stylings, really, really clean. Another QS snuck on the end there, Gordon Bell's. Gorgeous looking factory QS. Completely original. Black tailpipe still. Really nice to see. Aviator grey one snuck on the corner there. Grey wheels. Quite a loud exhaust. Ooh, look at this. I just noticed this. I like that. That's good. That is it engraved in or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. What seats? Porsche trim seats?
No, A-class.
Oh, A-class seats. I don't know how well we'll pick that up because it's really sunny, but yeah, nice. You've done a bit then.
Just a little bit. Yeah, it's all.
Oh yeah, I've just seen the door cards as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, quilted leather and velour. No, Alcantara velour. Whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah. What's the buttons for? Horn.
Pardon?
Horn. It's got such a feminine horn, isn't it?
It's a bit of inspiration. Billy, you know Billy Clark?
Yeah, yeah.
He's meant to be making me an airbag cover.
Oh, nice. That's really smart, man.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue our journey onwards. Got quite a few Mark 1s to get through. Lovely. We had I got a picture, I'll put it up now, from when we were driving in. We had 4 reds in a row, which was pretty cool to see. We should have played like a snooker one where we got all the reds and then we got a yellow and a blue and all lined up. We got a couple here, look at this, look, Vortex rear. Has it got a Vortex front? No, V6 front. On a 225, Steve Chesham's one of many Amola yellow, really nice to see. I think there's only 2 or 3 Amola yellow ones here. This is obviously always done to a nice standard.
I usually just like rough
Really clean.
filthy.
Black and yellow, really nice combo. Same as red and black, to be fair. Steve Craddock's really nice and clean red one. Then we've got Mike Morley's ABT. Now this thing is gorgeous. If I don't know how well the sun will pick it up, but this is a Renault liquid yellow. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that colour. Glorious. And the dishy wheels, it just looks so weird having 4 exhausts and having really wide wheels, wide arches. And you can see there's actually a step on the rear arches, look, the rear side skirts, where they're just so wide, trying to match up to the extra. Let's go round down the line. Loves a sticker. To be fair, Simon comes to pretty much every event that we go to, so it kind of makes sense. He's also got the louved bonnet. I really fancy it. I need to get this done, actually. I keep talking about it. I think I was the one that pointed him in the direction of the louvering company, but they actually press the louves out your bonnet. Perfect for getting rid of all that hot air. We've got another QS. Oh, absolutely blessed with some gorgeous cars today. Some rare ones. So this is a bit special. This you'll have seen if you've watched the channel before. It's got nicer seats. It's actually got a Mk1 TT engine fitted to it as well, which is just awesome. And do you know what? Probably the rarest part about this is it's got a forged strut brace, which is really hard to get hold of, and everyone absolutely loves them, and they're a nightmare to get. So, and it is a manual, so I bet that car absolutely flies. I must speak to him actually. We'll try and do a video about that because that'd be a really cool car to see. We've got a V6 Quattro Sport style with like rally mud flaps. I like mud flaps because it saves you having to do so much cleaning. Let me know what you think. Would you have factory mud flaps or rally mud flaps? They don't look too out of place. I can't be trusted though, I'd end up ripping one off. I'm terrible like that. Got Mark's car. Glad to see it. He's done a few little bits. He's got a carbon spoiler to put on, but it looks like someone has absolutely tiger sealed this one to death, and he said he was going to have an absolute nightmare getting it off, so he may just get a new spoiler completely. And even that's a challenge, but it'll probably be a little bit easier than trying to peel that one off. But yeah, what a bunch of cars. Lovely day. The sun is shining. Couldn't ask for more. And just look at that. Oh, what a beautiful silhouette. I'm actually going to end the video there. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing that 2.7 bi-turbo TTI. When I found out that was here, I hadn't even seen it. I literally just grabbed my camera and me and Bryn just ran straight over there because that thing is phenomenal. I've wanted to see that in Germany. I'll probably still go to Germany to see it because I want to go and see the concept cars